Now, there are two special types of logarithms that I want to talk about. A common logarithm has base 10, and we write it just plain old log. Okay, so if it's got any base other than 10, we have to write it down. So log base 2 of 8 or whatever, or log base 21 or something like that. But if you don't see that, if it just says log, then you assume that it is base 10. Now, if you look at your calculator has a log button. It's base 10, okay? So on your calculator, I actually want you to get your calculator out and press log 100. And your calculator should tell you 2. And that's correct because remember, this is base 10. 10 squared equals 100. That actually works. Okay, now grab your calculator. You're going to type log 18. And your calculator should tell you 1.255. It's kind of a crazy decimal. What that means is 10 to the 1.255 power is about 18. Okay, now it's not going to be exact because we rounded this, but you can check it. If you do 10 to the 1.255 power, it's going to give you a number that's real close to 18. All right, last one of these. I want you to put log of negative 120 in your calculator, and it is probably going to tell you that you made some sort of mistake. You cannot take the log of a negative number, so don't try. Well, I mean, you can try, but your calculator is going to tell you you can't do it. All right, let's flip back over to the front side because I think we skipped some problems with logs in them. Yep, right here. Okay. So we want to switch these to exponential form. Notice there's no base written because it's the common log. So it's 10 to the third power equals 1,000. Same thing here. There's no base written, so it's base 10. 10 to the 0 power equals 1. And this one we want to go the other direction. So it's log, notice the base is 10. You don't have to write that. The exponent goes over here. So this is log of 100 equals 2. All right, there is one other special type of logarithm, and it is called a natural logarithm. A natural logarithm has base e, and we talked about base e when we did our continuous growth. Remember, e is about 2.718, so on and so forth. So the natural log has base e. So this is a button on your calculator. It's ln. It should be right next to the log button. Please don't call it ln. Call it natural log. You sound like you don't know what you're talking about when you call it ln. So what I want you to do is in your calculator, type natural log 42. And your calculator should tell you 3.738. Okay, what this means is that e to that power is about 42. All right, on your calculator, if you press natural log of 1, it'll tell you 0. And that is true because e to the 0 gives you 1. Now this one, we can't type natural log of x in our calculator, but what we can do is we can rewrite this. Remember, it's base e, so e to that power equals x. Let me rewrite that. E to the 0.3345 equals x. So go ahead and do that. Type those buttons on your calculator, and you find out that x is 1.397. Now, there were a couple of these back on the front page too, so let's go get those. Here they are. Okay, so we want to rewrite these as exponents. So if it's a natural log, remember that's base e. So this is telling us that e squared is 7.389. And now we want to write these as logarithms. So it's base e, so that's natural log. Exponent goes way over here, and the 20.09 goes here. Again, we have base e, so that'll be natural log. Exponent goes over here, and 1.419 goes here.